It's a new day. We're in a new room. Time to look at the games in here. This is a small section of them. There are games there. There are games over there. And my partner's minis and terrain from his miniatures wargaming hobby. Now, not all of these are mine. So like, for example, this Bloodborne stuff, technically that's not mine, that's my partner's. I will not be making decisions on whether or not to cull anything that was a Kickstarter that my partner wanted to back or games that he specifically purchased for himself. He can make those decisions for himself. Shepherd, Shep, what are you doing? Where are you? Where are you? I hear you in a box, but I don't see you. What the heck? Wow, no idea where he is. Okay. Oh, you're up there. Oh my gosh. Shep, how did you get up there? Cool. Let's start. I guess let's start down here because I can reach it. This whole area is Final Girl, and I'm keeping all of that, so that's going to be really easy to figure out, and I am going to count them all as individual games. For everything else, I'm probably doing like expansions count as one game, the main game. But this, they kind of feel like these count as different games, even though they're technically expansions all to the same game. Anyway, let's start down here though. Oh, Illusion is so fun. It is not colorblind friendly, but it's a great kind of filler type game. Yeah, we're gonna keep Illusion. I thought I was gonna cull now, and then I took it with me to an event and we played it and it was really fun. And I was like, oh, I'm keeping this. So that is going to be the case. That's why I think I have such a big pile of like maybes or play it and see. Because sometimes you think I haven't played it yet, I'm not going to. And then you play it and you're like, oh, I really want that. Maybe that's not a good thing. Okay, but these are keeps. These are keepers. Where am I gonna put them? Over here on the steps, I guess. I have not played Circus Flocati, so this should go in the play and see. This is such a silly little game. This is like a little Korean penguin. It's so bright. The light is just too bright. It's so silly. I think it's worth holding on to. This is the kind of game I would like take with me to play with my sister and her family. So we're gonna keep that for now, and I'm going to put this one in the think about pile. I'll put that pile over here. Oh, Zodiac Duel. This is from Zombie Paella. They made a Zombie Princess. This is just a little 2-player game that I got at Essen, and it is in Spanish. So I would need to translate it. So I haven't played it yet because I haven't translated it, but this is kind of like a game I got while I was traveling. So it's a little bit of like a sentimental, like a souvenir. So we'll keep that. And I will play it at some point. Gift of Tulips is pretty fun. Ooh, I do like it. You know what? I'm gonna keep this one. This is a game that if it were up to me, I would cull, but my partner really likes Cheaty Mages. So we'll keep it. I think he would want to keep this. This is one I would have to ask him about. Romy Rami. Fun. See, a lot of these are like, this is a game that I could play with my parents. So we're gonna hold on to those. Scram, such a good game. All these little small box card games. This is my partner's. He'll want to keep that. Jaipur. Top 2-player game. You can't get rid of that. Especially not this version of it. It's got this great pink insert. So we're keeping that. Chameleon is, I think, one of the better versions of the like hidden trader party game. Hidden trader is not exactly the right thing, but like one of you, all of you know the word except for one of you. I think Chameleon is one of the better versions of that game. So for like party game reasons, I think that's worth keeping. Oh, Super Skill Pinball Star Trek. I think I'm gonna keep this. I love Star Trek. But if I don't play this, this is one that I feel like if I don't play it in the next year, I should probably get rid of it. Because I haven't played it in a while. Paper App Dungeon, that's such a fun little game. A lot of these I want to keep. A Gentle Rain. I do like this. Well, I have really mixed feelings about this game. Because it's like, just be cozy. It's not about winning, but also here's how you keep score. I don't know how to be cozy and not think about winning when the game does make you keep score, so. But it is lovely. I'm gonna keep that for now. I'm not getting rid of anything. Warhammer. This is stuff that we're gonna keep. Message in a Battle. I got this at UK Games Expo last year from Alley Cat Games. And this is one I actually haven't gotten a chance to play yet. It's been a year. Just a little like word forming party game that I like love a gimmick and I haven't tried it. So this needs to go into the play it or get rid of it. This has to get played. Bullseye, another fun party game. Mythical Dice is like a dice version of Skull King and I love it. Not getting rid of that. Seven Wonders Duel is fun, but I'll be honest, I don't know that I need to own the physical copy of this. So I'm gonna put it in the maybe pile and see what my partner thinks. Lanterns, this is such a classic. This is one that I feel like, again, could be good to play with my parents. I think when I organize my games in the new space, I think I need to organize them almost in terms of like context in which I would play the game. So like party games, games that I think would work well with my family or like more casual or non-gamers, you know, stuff like that. Because then I would remember when I'm like, oh, I would like to try and get my parents to play a game with me. I'd remember like, this one might be a good one to do. Monstrosity is so fun and I never get to play it. I'm gonna hold on to this and say, guys, I've got to focus on getting this played because it's really fun. This apparently literally just fulfilled for some people. I thought it was never gonna fulfill. I felt kind of bad. I was like, what can I do with this? It's like an early copy of a Kickstarter that never fulfilled and people are mad. So I felt like I kind of am stuck with keeping it. It was fun though. We will continue to keep it for now. It does have a solo mode, 1 to 2 players. I should try the solo mode. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. It sounds like something's broken in there, but I think it's like metal coins. And if I play it and I'm like, then maybe I can do like a special giveaway or something with it. Witchcraft is a cool solo game. I'm gonna keep it. This is another one that I'd like to play another time or two and see if I can like get good before I decide to get rid of it. Bargain Quest. I can't get rid of this. I played this at the very first convention I ever went to, the very first Shucks, and we met the designer, Jonathan Ying, and we played this game and it was so lovely, so we ended up backing it on Kickstarter, and I haven't played it in forever, but it's one of those that like there's some sentimental value attached to this, and really I should get it played. It's very charming. I have never played Paris, Eiffel, or City of Lights. I think this is an expansion. These have to go on the play it and decide. They have to get played and then I'll know. I have so many games I have to get played. Classic. I mean, I don't know, guys. This is such a classic game, but it's one that I'm like, I just don't know that I'd pick it now over other things. Like I really don't. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. I'm gonna see what my partner thinks about this one. Some of these like older games we're going into now. So my first room of games was a lot of like newer games that I feel like full ownership of. But the games in the rest of the house, not all of them, but a lot of them are games that like my partner and I got together when we first got into the hobby before I started making content. So we have like memories together of a lot of these games. So it's a little harder to make a decision on my own about all of them. I'm gonna put it in the maybe pile. Get a stool. Haha! There's no, like this is just all Final Girl stuff and I'm keeping it. Like this is the thing that is like the most like, people like collect things, and within my game collection, this is the thing I collect the most of. Now, it is because I work with Van Ryder Games, and so they send me the games. They send me the Final Girl stuff so that I can do playthroughs and videos, but I love the Final Girl series. So it's like such a little dream to like be able to work with Van Ryder Games on Final Girl stuff. Right now, there's like 2 of the new feature films I don't have yet. Otherwise, I mean, I have all of it. I have some minis. I have just like there's so many. There are so many feature films. Okay, we're just gonna leave these here for now because I think that's the easiest thing to do. Bloodborne, I can't deal with, it's not mine. Armada is not mine. Empty box, because we put all of our Dominions together. So I kind of feel like I don't probably need an empty box. Fireball Island, this is, you can't even see. You can't see this. Whew, a great angle. Everyone loves to have a camera that's just pointed up under them. Like I said, we can't touch Bloodborne. That's not mine, that's my partner's. Star Wars Armada, he loves that game. We're not touching that. This is his childhood copy of Fireball Island. Plus we have the new one. I mean, I think it's fun to have the new one. I would like to keep those. Kill Team Starter Set, that's for him. Blood Bowl, that's for him. I love Warhammer Quest Silver Tower. So we're keeping those. Gloria Mundi, we got sent this by some friends who were like, you like games, we have this game. This is such an old game. I mean, look at the box it's in. I mean, I think this is, see if some collector out there wants this. I don't need to keep this game. We've never played it in the years we've had it. Sorry, Gloria Mundi. We're gonna get rid of you. So what do you do with the Legacy game you finished? I don't know, but we finished Pandemic Legacy Season 1. You can't give it away or sell it. You've literally changed, you put stickers all over the board and in the rule book and you've torn things up. Like, do you just recycle it? What do you do with yours? Let me know. We haven't finished Clank Legacy yet. I would really like to at some point. This is a great game, Detective City of Angels. Not getting rid of that. Pandemic Legacy Season 0, one that I haven't, it's fine, it's fine. I haven't played yet. I've played like this, the tutorial scenario, like the little starter chapter. I'd really like to play more of it. So those are being kept. Oh, okay. Ugh. You see these? Not really. Space Hulk, this is so fun. And this is Claustrophobia 1643. Both really fun. I kind of consider these my partner's games. We're gonna leave them right here for now. And then he can tell me if he wants me to put them in with the rest of the games or leave them in like a special game area inside the house for things that are like, feel like our games. This is his as well. These I was given. Monopoly Star Trek, Monopoly Doctor Who. I'm not really a Monopoly collector, and though I like Star Trek, I like Doctor Who, they're still in shrink. I kind of think maybe we get rid of these. I'm not gonna play them, and I don't need them to take up room in my house. So I kind of think these are ones that like some real like people who love Monopoly and love these properties would probably love to have these. They're just sitting in my house being ignored by me. So I think these are getting really dusty. So these are Cull games. Ew, I need to clean them off. Okay, on the shelves, there's one more thing right way off camera. So I am going to grab them and show them to you, but they're keepers. Oh gee, uh-oh. It's okay. My partner's old copy of Axis and Allies that I've now, sounds like I've destroyed. We're just gonna stick that here. Yep. And then we have a level 7 Omega Protocol, which I would like to keep. We haven't played it in like 10 years, but I would like to play it again. But this is one of them that's like, this is our game. So I'm gonna put it up here. This is a game that we got together. Those don't count. Okay, now we gotta move on to what's over here off camera, which is a lot more. Yeah. This is a bunch of boxes full of games. This is from, I have been in the process of trying to do this and actually trying to make this video for at least a year. And at one point, there were a lot of games in my office, the first room, and they needed to move. And so I went through, and some I was like, I know I'm gonna cull these, I know I'm gonna save these, and I put them in boxes and I moved them into this room, and now they've just stayed. So some of this is organized by like boxes full of games that I'm pretty sure I'm getting rid of, but we're gonna go through them all, and the ones I thought I was keeping, maybe I won't keep, we'll find out. But we're gonna go through stuff. Hero Quest expansion, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be culling, I'm going to be passing along all of my Hero Quest stuff. I just don't have time to play it. And this unfortunately has a little dent in the box, but I have a bunch of cool stuff for Hero Quest, and I think there are people out there who would like really be able to have a good time with it. So I think a lot of the stuff in this box is stuff that I'm ready to let go of. This is fun. This is a fun game if you like real-time games. I just don't get them played very often, so that one we're letting go of. I played this a bunch, really enjoyed it, ready to kind of pass it on to the next person to enjoy. Same thing with 9 Lives. I just always go for other trick-taking games. Just a random bag of gems. I don't know what that goes to. What are these? This is a 4 shuffle expansion, but I don't actually have the base copy of the game, so I think we'll pass that on. I love 4 shuffle, but I can play it on Board Game Arena. I have reset this one. I played through the whole narrative campaign. I've reset it. Someone else can enjoy it. This ended up ultimately not being for me, and I would not play it again. But other people out there might really like it. Next box. I think this is full of a lot of keep. I cannot wait to try this. City of the Six Moons is a game by Amabel Holland, and it has no rules. It feels like it's supposed to be kind of like Myst in a game, like you don't know how to play, and you just have to try and figure it out. It could be so supremely frustrating, but I think what an interesting piece of like, almost like performance art. Like I cannot wait to give this a try. So that's a keeper. My Return to Dark Tower stuff, we're keeping that. The Captain is Dead. I think we're gonna cull this one. I think I have multiple copies of it and I've never played it and I've had it for years. So let's be honest with ourselves. I'm probably not going to play it. French Quarter. I found this to be a little bit of a more complicated roll and write than I wanted it to be, and I have some other roll and writes I prefer. Even though I love the New Orleans theme, I am going to pass that one on. Oh, this is one of the games I got in Mexico City, so I'll be keeping that. This is a prototype of Scales of Fate. I think they've made some changes to it. I don't know that I can actually continue to play the game in this version of it, so I might need to get rid of it because it's a pre-production copy, but I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile and figure it out. Okay, here's my copy of Fortune and Glory. I think I'm going to keep Touch of Fear and pass on Fortune and Glory. I think it makes sense to keep one. I don't think I need to have both. So this is the one that I think makes the most sense to pass on. And I think there are a lot of people who love this game for good reason. It's such good like beer and pretzel kind of fun, right? Like it's great. It's more Return to Dark Tower stuff. Oh, here is Hero Quest, the rest of Hero Quest. So we'll move this over. I think I need to be honest with myself. This has been in shrink for a long time. I don't think I'm going to get it played. So East India Companies, I'm gonna pass you on. I'm gonna pass you on. Rock Hard, 1977. This is a fun game. I like this game a lot, but I ended up somehow with 2 copies of it. So this one's still in shrink. I'm keeping the one I already have open, and this one I am going to cull because I don't need 2 copies. Ooh, this is a box of keepy things. My Island, super fun. Pollen, I really like. Ace of Spades, I'm going to keep. At some point, I would like to get the updated cards for this. Ooh, upgrades for Gems of Iridecia. I need to put these with the copies of the game I'm culling and keep one for the copy of the game I'm keeping. Goes over there. Infiltrators. Keeping. Wait, do I have 2 copies of 20 Strong? Didn't I have a copy of this? Uh-oh. Okay, well look, I'm putting this in the keep pile. I need to check, because in the other room, I had a copy of this. Is it the same thing? Maybe it's a different version. We're keeping for now. If it's a duplicate, I'll get rid of it. Oh, more Gems of Iridecia add-ons. So wherever there's the third one, we'll need to keep. Twinkle Twinkle, fun game. This box won't close because I tried to fit the expansion stuff all in one box and it doesn't all fit. So it's kind of a nightmare in here and I need to figure out a better way to deal with that. I thought, yeah, the expansion will fit in the main box. It sure won't. It sure will not. Marvel Dice Throne. This is fun. I really like the Marvel Dice Throne specifically. We'll hold on to that for now. This is another kind of pre-production copy. Ivy Studios sends a lot of these out to their content creators. Realm of Reckoning is super fun. I think I could play this with the way it is. I don't think I need a finished copy of it, so we'll keep it. Mistwind. I have played this solo and had a hard time doing well, but I would really like to play this multiplayer and see what I think about it. So I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. What's in here? Let's go to Japan. I think I need to play this and see. I also have really lovely ceramic token bowls that are really beautiful. I need to put this on the play and see pile. Monkey Palace, super fun, keeping that. Diatoms, this is such a neat, beautiful game. I'd like to keep this, I think. These are play mats. Quest of Yore, this is technically an RPG. I feel like this should go with my RPG stuff. Daitoshi, I've not played this. Ugh, the box is busted. Hate that. These games are too heavy. And then when you store them, the boxes crack because the games have too much shoved into them. And the boxes are, I feel like the cardboard is just not strong enough and then everything just breaks. Problem is this is a really, am I gonna get to this? I don't know. I'd like to try. I'm gonna be optimistic and keep Daitoshi for now. Anything else in here? Trash, mostly trash. Should we pull this one down? Okay. I've not gotten a chance to play Nestlings. I have so many games on my unplayed list. I would like to try it. I really would. It looks lovely. I'm gonna put it on my play and see pile. Sagrada Artisans is so fun. I love it. We're keeping it. We're keeping it because you can play kind of a forever version of it. Ah, and here's Return to Dark Tower. Uh-oh. That's what just happened. All the boxes just fell over. It's totally and completely fine. Oh, jeez. Hello, Shepherd. This box is already marked cull, so I'm assuming everything in it is ready to go. Now, will I question my past choices? Will I decide I want to keep something? We're gonna be brutal. I think we've got to just stick with what I said before because there was a reason. There was a reason I put things in this box. We've got a party game that doesn't tend to make it out to the table very often. Landmarks is super fun. I just don't have a chance to play it. Am I really? Maybe I'll keep that one. Not ever played. Green Team Wins expansion. Again, I don't have the main game, so that's somewhat useless. Castle Party, which is a little like flip and right. That's pretty good, but I always choose other ones over it. So that one's gonna go. Oh man, I backed this so long ago. The meta game, a little party game that it just never gets pulled out anymore. It used to, but not anymore. So I am going to pass this one on. Gotta be brutally honest with myself. Oh, my brain, I have 2 copies of this, so. Truffle Shuffle. I like Truffle Shuffle, but these are so dusty. They're so dusty because they never make it to the table, some of these games. And so let's let other people have a chance to discover a game they might really like. Speed Colors. This is really fun. It's just a little bit more for like kids or families, and I don't have a lot of chances to play it. So again, I think it's smart to pass it on to people who will enjoy it. Macaron, kind of a similar situation to Truffle Shuffle, actually. I really tried to like Mojo, y'all, and I just didn't. I didn't like it. I played it multiple times with my parents, and we kept trying to like it, and we just didn't. So I'm getting rid of it. I never play this. I never play the Fox Experiment. I think when I put it in this box, I was like, be honest with yourself. You haven't played it, so are you going to? But I want to play it. I'm gonna put it in my maybe pile for now. I'm gonna move it into the maybe pile for now. At some point, I'm gonna have to go through my maybe pile and be realistic with like, how many of these games can you actually play and decide if you wanna keep? Guys, I met the designer, one of the designers of Shake That City in Denmark Core. Again, this is a really fun game. It's just a little light for me. I tend to not pull it out. So I think this is one that's gonna be really good for other people. This is one actually I think that would be really good to donate to a library or like a shelter or something. So I'm gonna move this one on. Same thing with Donut Shop. I just never choose it. I love the theme though. Oh, I ended up with 2 copies of the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game. So we don't need 2 copies. This is a game I don't have the box for anymore. I think maybe that's gonna get like recycled. I bounced off Terrible Quest pretty hard, so we're definitely culling that. And these little maze games are fun. I just don't ever find myself playing them, so, okay. Oh, I think this next game I put in here hoping that I'd have like a full, this is another like pre-production copy of the game, but I don't have like a finished version of it yet, so I don't think I am gonna cull this. I'm gonna hold on to Apostocracy because it was pretty close to being a full production copy, and I like this game a lot, so I am gonna keep that. Look how much Shep is helping. What's in this box? Let's find out. Expansion for Flock Together, keeping that. Hero Quest stuff, so that's gonna go so that all the Hero Quest stuff can go together. Hutan. I do like Hutan, but I think this is one that I probably, you know, the one in this little series, it's a trilogy, and they have the 3rd one that's come out this year, Timbo. It's really good. I think I'm gonna pass Hutan on. Plus I can play it on Board Game Arena. Sky Team. I don't play this one very much. I think I might keep it for now. But if I don't get it played, this is another one, if I don't get Sky Team played in the next year, I should probably pass it on. Oh, my favorite of the Tiny Epic Games series, Tiny Epic Galaxies Blast Off. I think I will keep it for now. I don't know, actually. I haven't played it in a long time, but I did really like this one from the Tiny Epic Games. I think I'm gonna put this on the maybes. This is gonna be a maybe. I could let it go. You know what? Honestly, I like it, but I have so many games. I don't think I'm gonna pick it. I just don't. I don't think I am. I think I'm gonna let it go. I have to make decisions. I have to make hard decisions, y'all. Okay. Marvel Dice Throne. Let's keep these for now because I really like the Deadpool one. Risk Dune. Played this on stream. It's actually pretty fun, but I know I'm not going to choose it over other things at the moment. So for people who really like Dune and really like Risk, I think they'd really like it. So I'm going to pass it on to people who I think that applies to. Mandalorian Adventures. I haven't played through this whole little narrative campaign yet, and I want to. So we're keeping that because I want to get it played. This is a prototype that I don't know is worth holding on to. It's a pre-production copy of the game. I'm really unsure. Colosseum's a cool game. Do you wonder if it's hard to decide, maybe that's a sign. If it's not like an automatic, yes, I want to keep this, maybe I shouldn't be keeping it. I'm gonna put that in the maybe. Oh, I have 2 copies of Flock Together. So I need to figure out what the deal is with that. One is a prototype and one is like a finished copy. And I need to figure out what the deal is with them and probably get rid of the prototype because I can't like sell the prototype or, give away the prototype because it's not really fit to play. So I'm gonna put that in the maybe pile. Divinus, I really want to play through more of Divinus, so we're gonna keep that. I hope I can get to that at some point. Oh, there are some great games in here. Intarsia, I really like this game. I think the Dice Tower kind of panned it. Oh, why? This is so sad. It's so sad. I really enjoy this game, so I think it needs a solo mode, but I feel like I could like make a solo mode for it. So just quickly get this back in some sort of state where it can not be a total disaster. But yeah, I think this is really fun. Not for everyone, but I personally think it's better than Azul. That's just me. Your mileage may vary. Keeping that. River of Gold, incredible game, poorly designed box and insert. One of my favorite games from the year it came out. Not getting rid of it. Word Traveler, I will be honest with you, I have not played this. I think we're gonna cull it. I haven't played it. I have other games that are kind of like this that I'd prefer to try and get played. We're gonna move it on before I think too hard about it. Archaeologic, great little deduction game. I would like to hold on to that. Here's my keeping copy of Rock Hard. This one, the box is slightly damaged, so that's the one I'm keeping and it's the one I opened. Blueprints of Mad King Ludwig, great game. Great game. Keeping that. Okay, I think all the rest of these are books. What are you sitting on, Shep? Books. Okay, that's pretty good. I just have a pile of small things over here. Shep wants to go outside so badly. Buddy, you're not going outside. Sorry for the completely blown out window background here behind me. These are all small box games that were on the shelves over there before things got kind of cleared out and they just got moved over here. So now we're gonna go through them as quickly as possible. There's still some games over there that I'm hoping I have time to get to. These are a lot of little card games. Nolan Nichtig, Matthew Jude introduced me to this game, this little German game. It's really fun. That's a keeper. The Lie it's all right. It's okay. I think I'm going to move that one on. I'm not saying cull and get rid of, I'm passing it along. I'm moving it on to the next person. It feels nicer. Volonimo is so fun. I haven't played this in forever, but I like it a lot. We're gonna keep that. Sausage Sizzle is a fun one. Bandata. Back to this. Shepherd, what are you doing? You can't go outside. I think I'd like to play it. I'm gonna put this on my play it and decide if you wanna keep it. The art is so beautiful. It's such a small game. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to it. Regroup Chicken Army. This is one that I got from Mexico City. I'm gonna put this on the play and decide. When I keep saying Mexico City, I went to Mexico City 2 years ago now for Mega XP Con, which is super fun. Highly recommend if you are looking for a reason to travel. Mega XP Con is a really good little convention. Fiction, I do like this. It's like a Wordle type game. Yeah, I'd like to hold on to that. Sale! I want to get better at this. We're keeping it. I like Mind Space, keeping that. These nice little all play kind of cubey type boxes. They're not cubes, but they kind of feel like cubes. Numberwang is such a fun trick taker that just is mind bending. Newsboys was gifted this. Yeah, Keeping that, keeping that. This has sentimental value, plus it's got Newsies, which is a theme that I like. It's from game design by Sashi, and it's a little roll and write. So, excuse you, I'm filming. Shepherd. He's mad because I'm not letting him outside. Can't get rid of Hive. These all go to cartographers, which I will be keeping, so set those aside. Can you guys stop, please? Can we get along? Shep. Luna does not like it. Okay, hopefully they'll be quiet. Holly Jolly, this is a little Christmas tree building game. You know what, 25th Century Games has another card game that's Christmas themed that I like better, so I think I'm going to pass that one on. Oh, this is tricky. This is a Dr. Finn's game. Nanga Parbat. I do like it. I can play it on Board Game Arena. Am I gonna pull it out and play the physical version of it? I'm gonna put this in my maybe pile. I really like the game, but I'm gonna put it on my maybe pile because the last few times I've played it on Board Game Arena. It's one of those things where, like, if there's room on the shelf, I can keep it, and if there isn't room, it might have to go. Village Green is fun. I have not played this in a long time. I think I'm gonna put this on the play it and see how I feel about it pile. Deja Vu is so fun. Keeping that. So dusty, you guys. If your games are getting this dusty, maybe you gotta get rid of some. Oh My Brain, the copy I'm keeping of Oh My Brain. Things and Rings, this is so fun. Gotta keep that. I think I might pass on Fika. It just has never quite clicked with me in the way I want it to. So I'm gonna pass that one on. Very cute, silly, random little card game. Guys, look how cute it is. I need to play it, but like this is one that I think I'm keeping just because, like, look at it. It's so cute. Oh, kites. This is kind of in the same vein as the desert game. Quicksand decided to move on from. I just don't play a ton of real-time games. Oof. I'm gonna put this in the maybe. I'm gonna put that in the maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to imagine, like, if I'm having a party, if I'm having a big game day and we want to start or end the game day with like party games, is that one a high energy filler style kind of party energy game? Is that one I'm going to pull out? I'm just not sure. So I'm going to put it in the maybe pile so I can think about it. Keeping this a really lovely little abstract strategy game. Sink or Swim is so silly fun. This one I will keep. I haven't played it in so long. I hope the app still works. But this is really silly and fun. I would like to get that played. Wonder Bowling, gotta keep that. Red Cathedral, oh gosh. This is such a fun game. Will not be getting rid of that one. That's a keeper. I'm keeping a lot of these. I really like Silver and Gold. There's a newer version of this that I think is better. If I can get my hands on the newer version, I think it's Silver and Gold Pyramids or something, then I'll swap them out. But because that's not the case, I'm gonna hold on to that. Here Lies, so fun. The Lost Expedition, gotta keep that. Once Upon a Time, this is a game that has sentimental value. So we got this pretty early in our gaming collecting period. It's one that, like, I don't know when or if I'll ever actually pull this off the shelf to play again. It's just, you're just literally trying to win by getting rid of your cards, and the way you get rid of your cards is by telling a story. Will I actually ever play this? I don't know. It feels more like educational than fun, if that kind of makes sense. But like, I have such, like, there's a real sentimental value to this, and I think it's really lovely, and the concept of it speaks to me. So this is one that, some games you have in your collection that you're like, I probably will not play this, but I want to have it. So that's one of these. Dinosaur Tea Party is so fun. Am I gonna play it? I think I'm gonna hold on to this one for now. Caper Europe, great 2-player game. Gotta hold on to that. Xylotar is brain breaking. I think we'll hold on to that one for now. I keep trying to get this one played and it just keeps not happening. I have to put this on my play it. You have to get it played, and if in another year you still haven't gotten it played, you can't keep it. I'm going on that pile. Dealt. This is another like weird Amigo card game. You can only play cards that touch each other, but you can't rearrange your hand. Oh, so it's like Scout. So play cards that push your remaining cards together in just the right way, add cards in just the right spots. The object is to shed all of your cards, so beware, your opponent may be conspiring to give you more. In the words of one reviewer, the more often I play, the better it gets. Sounds kind of like a Scout style. I think this has to go in the play it or get rid of it camp. Rebel Princess, so fun. I picked this up when it was at Essen, when it kind of like took Essen by storm a couple years ago. I'm so torn on these Kinfire Delve little solo 2-player co-op games. I don't know if I like it. And I have like 3 of them. I need to play them more and really decide, I think, is the key. So I'm gonna put this on the, I'm gonna keep it for now. Maybe I'll put it in the maybe pile. Oniram. It's kind of a classic solo game. I don't know. I might be okay with moving this one on. I'm gonna put this in the maybe pile. Railroad Inc., so fun. Hold on to that for now. The Gang, fun. Hold on to that for now. Everything Ever. This is a party game I haven't played. I'm gonna pass it on. Yokai Septet, one of my favorite trick takers of all time. Keeping that. Big Sur is a lovely game. We'll keep this for now. If in a year I haven't played this again, maybe we'll pass it on. Dracula versus Van Helsing, really fun. The Grizzled is so hard. I think I'll hold on to this one. Oh, Mamma Mia, such a good game. Such a weird little, great card game. These little card games, they're little. What's the harm? Here's Cartographers. I love Cartographers. Look at my copy of Battle Line. It's so ugly. It's so GMT games, right? Werewoods. Werewoods is a fun party game. Oh, this one Lost and I have had for a while. This is actually a fun little game, Villages of Valeria. I don't think this is one that I feel like I hold on to unless Lawson's like, I don't want it, but like, I think it makes sense to hold on to it, especially because like, I don't know, it's one of those games that like we kind of got together. I think it's time to move on from Gateway Island. This is such a cool concept. It really introduces you to different mechanisms from board games, and then it gives you suggestions of, if you liked that, here are other games made by a bunch of different companies, not just Van Ryder Games games, that like have that mechanism. So it's such a lovely way to introduce people to gaming, particularly like find out what your kids are into. So I think this would be really useful for someone else. Campy Creatures, great, keeping it. See, here's another Kinfire Delve. I'm just not sure about. This is a great little 2-player, like abstract strategy-ish kind of game. Lost and I have had for a long time. Bruno Cathala, Vincent Dutrait art, keep that. Jekyll and Hyde versus Scotland Yard, a cool cooperative trick taker. Nar, great. That old wallpaper, I'm gonna be honest, I've been keeping this because I want to play it and like it, but it's just not getting played and I don't think it's gonna get to the table, so I'm gonna call it. Time's Up, Title Recall, great, keeping, great party game. This is the game this is the puzzle game I did the how to play for, so we're keeping that. Keeping that. That's the Christmas game I wanna keep. I've not actually played Ghosts of Christmas. I would very much like to. It's meant to be very good. We'll hold that. More Cartographers. A little solo game that I don't get played very often, but I should get to it again. I am gonna put this in the maybe pile. I think I'm ready to move on from Air, Land, and Sea. There's so many other new lane battlers, but Lawson might really want to keep it. So I'm gonna put it in the maybe pile. The Crew, gotta keep that. The Shipwreck Arcana is such a cool little game. Cooperative deduction game. It's really neat. Deduction game in the vein of like Clue, made by the people who do Awkward Guests. It's still in shrink. I haven't played it yet, but I want it. I love deduction games, so we're keeping that. Masquerade. We never play this. We never play it. I think we should probably get rid of it. I'm gonna see what Lawson thinks of. It was technically a wedding present. Tales of Arthurian Knights. Not getting rid of that. Keeping that one. Oh my gosh, there's so many. You know what? I was thinking of getting rid of Skull King, if I'm honest with you, but I recently played it again a whole lot and was like, actually, this is really fun. So I will keep it. Floor plan. This is a fun flippin' right. Keep that. I have this whole box here full of little card games. It's a cat break, it is time for a cat break. Look at him, he's cute. Meow, 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 meow. Look at him, he's cute. It's a new day. I wasn't able to get to this box of games yesterday. I had to stop and do something else. So it is a new day, I'm in a new shirt, but we're still dealing with these games. So same me, same game, same cat, trying to get attention. What are you doing? Don't bite me. That's not nice. Just not nice. Just not nice. So the main thing is we have this bin of games. These are a lot of small games. Oh, there's just so much cat hair in this video that isn't on cats. Just flying all around, coated on game boxes. Great. So just a lot of little card games and I have to decide what to do with them. Now, it kind of feels easy to just keep all the little games, right? Because they don't take up that much room. But also, I think we still have to be honest and brutal with ourselves. We do have a lot bigger of a get rid of pile from this room than from the other room. So that's something. I think it's gonna be hard to get rid of a lot of little games because it's so easy to justify keeping them. Penguin Party. This was okay. I think I'm gonna pass on Penguin Party. It's cute, it's got penguins, and it's okay. This is definitely more like family weight. And again, because I don't really have like younger gamers I tend to game with, I feel like for one like this, a good idea will be to be able to give it to someone who can play it with like kids who I think could really like this. So set that aside. This is such a fun game. This game has no right to be that fun. That's not a hat. Sea Salt and Paper, never getting rid of that. Cat Days, Wolf Days. I haven't played these yet. They're still in shrink. So I need to put these on the like play it and find out if you like them. Little 2-player card games. Okay, set those aside. Crystallo. Man, I haven't played this in forever. I backed this on Kickstarter so many years ago. It's such a cute little, yeah, I like it. We're gonna keep this little solo game. Happy Salmon. Gotta have a Happy Salmon in your collection. All right, how many decks of just regular playing cards do I have? These have my name on them. This is just jumbo cards for some reason. This is a pack of playing cards. 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 A Fake Artist Goes to New York. This is such a fun game. Another one like when I was talking about Chameleon. One of those games where everyone knows the answer except for one person. And you have to act like you don't know it. And it's a great version of that. The Brain. I really want to try this. Let's put this in let's try and get it played. Similo Essen board games. I don't know, I guess we'll do that. Control. This is another, I have so many little card games that I I don't play. Would like to try and play Control. I don't play it though. Put that in the play and see pile. Fork, this is so fun. Here's another deck of playing cards of what's left. Ooh, this is special because this got picked up. Taylor Reiner designed this game and it got picked up and it is a different game now. It's the same game, but it's a different name and everything. And so I don't think there are versions of this anymore. And so I'm holding on to it. Nana! Boop. Capybara Crush. Now this was pretty cute, but I feel like this again, like it wasn't quite as, This is one that I think like, this could actually make a really good donation. Little games like this to like shelters or libraries or schools. So I feel like that might be what happens with this game. I think same thing with Otter. Flip 7. You can't go wrong. You know what I mean? You can, but. Oh, and then we died. This is another storytelling game, little indie storytelling game. And then we died, which is actually really cool. I should put all my storytelling games like together in one place so that when I'm with the right kind of people who might want to do that kind of a game or play that kind of a game, I'm like, oh, let's go here. Like when I'm with my RPG friends or something maybe. I have a tiny like gumbox size game of Codenames. Luna. No, I'm not here for y'all fighting again. I don't care about this. I don't know what to do with that. Another game I picked up in Mexico City at Mega XP. Keep that cute little game. How do you all store your games that come in like bags? You know, like little games that come in like bags, or like my Hive, wherever it is, it's in a bag. Like, how do you guys do that? Oh, Harsh Shadows. This is a fun solo game. This is a fun party game, Trophies. Okay, hot take, Tellstones, King's Gambit. This is super fun. It's a super fun bluffing memory game with 2 players. This got a lot of hate when it came out, and I frankly don't understand it. I think it's wonderful, and I'm keeping it. Again though, like 10s, this one's in a 10, this one's in a 10. They don't stack nicely though on a shelf, so like, how do you store them? Or like this piece for pizza, this is a fun party game, but it's in this weird pizza slice box. Keeping that. Scout, can't get rid of Scout. Hey Yo, this is pretty fun. Soda Jerk, I haven't actually played this yet, so I'm putting that on my play it and find out. Tranquility, The Ascent. This is pretty good little game. Oh my gosh, what else do we have here? Another set of playing cards. I think I will donate that. Playing cards. This is my special unlicensed Star Wars version of Love Letter. So, Dungeon Roll. Again, how am I supposed to store this? It's in a little treasure box. This is such a fun game. I haven't played that in forever. Mafia de Cuba, another little like social deduction game. This box has seen better days because I've traveled with it a lot, and so it's gotten like squished in suitcases and stuff, but like, man, this is all torn. This is such a fun little game. Man, I haven't played this in so long. See, this is why it's good to like go through your collection, right? Because you can be like, oh yeah, I have this game that I forgot about, but I really like it. And now I'm remembering it's here, so I can like get it played, you know? Tussy Mussy, I feel like that's one worth keeping. Oh, Naishi, yes. I have not played my copy of this yet. Not getting rid of this. This is such a good game. Such a good little 2-player tableau building game. Empty. So in terms of just decks of playing cards, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're all like special. 8, 9, 10 decks of playing cards. I don't know what to do with these. I really don't. I mean, you gotta have just a deck of regular playing cards, and these are jumbo, so as I get old, I'll still be able to read them. But like, how many decks do you really need? A good question that maybe has no answer. Put in the comments below, how many just regular decks of playing cards does one person need? Some of these are so beautiful though. Like, I have a bunch of these from Keymaster Games. Who made these? These are from Roxley Games, but like Keymaster Games, like they're such beautiful decks. And then I have these lovely ones that are the cat games that Tate Wu makes, and they're just so cute. I wonder though, I probably don't need all of those. Okay, I'm gonna keep all of these. I'm gonna keep these. I'm gonna keep these 2 open packs. I don't know, maybe I'll keep all of them. They're just playing cards. And then these have my name on them, which means I can't really give them away. Maybe I'll keep, bleh. Maybe I'll recycle those. I think the key now is to move things around so you guys can see the last two little shelf areas. They're small. It shouldn't be too hard to go through them. I have two little shelf areas in this room to go through, and then we'll be done with this room, and then I'll just have one last big shelving area of games to sort. Okay. Let's see what's over there. Don't mind the cat tree and the fact that the rope is coming off of it. We have to deal with this now. This, just the top of this cabinet that has some games. Expedition's a great game. I would like to keep it. In my opinion, far superior to Scythe. That's a hot take. But yeah, I like it. Keeping. Clask. It's fine. Great silly game. I'm keeping these. I'm keeping them. Paint the Roses. Now my copy, the lid doesn't like to stay on. Wow, what a fun cooperative deduction game from North Star Games. Not getting rid of that one. Empty Shelf. Isn't it beautiful? Chicken versus hot dog. I recently just played this and it was every bit as ridiculous as I hoped it would be. So I think if I had done this video a month ago, stop it! If I had done this video a month ago, I probably would have gotten rid of this. But then I played it. And it was so inappropriately hilarious. So we'll be keeping this one. This is a game that belongs to my partner. It is a miniatures boat sailing game. It's pretty neat. I'm not gonna be making decisions about that because it's not mine. Oh, I have really mixed feelings about this one. Okay, y'all. I think this is a sentimental value keep. I do not see myself ever, not one time, pulling this off the shelf to play it. It is a Clue style deduction game. Clue is my favorite game growing up. And now I would say do not play this. Instead, play Awkward Guests. Done. That's, if you want that kind of a mystery solving, murder solving experience, you should play those. There are so many variables in Mystery of the Abbey that you need to figure out, and they're hard to tell the difference. I have never once played this game where it didn't get ruined because someone gave false information. Not because they were trying to lie, because you say, oh, have you seen anyone who's fat or skinny? You know, because it's like fat, skinny, type of monk, bald, bearded, hooded. I mean, there's a bunch of different things. And people just misinterpret what they see. So they'll tell you, yeah, I saw a bearded person, but they didn't. They were wrong. They misremembered or they misinterpreted the image that they're looking at. They think that they have a bearded monk, but actually he's wearing a hood or something. I don't know how it happens, but it always happens. And then someone thinks they've solved the puzzle and they're wrong. And it's because someone gave them bad information. And so because of that, it doesn't work. I have so much black stuff on my fingers now. It just doesn't work. That being said, it's one of the first games we added to our game collection. And I kind of have like a nostalgia for it, even though I know I would never ever play it again. So I think I'm gonna keep it. Unless I get to a point where I'm like, there's no room for this. And maybe if there's a collector out there who wants it and wants to give me like a stupid amount of money for it, yeah, I probably would sell it. But barring that, it's a little bit of a nice memory. One of the first games we added to our collection. Is it good? No. But do I kind of love it? Yes. Guys, don't store your games where spray paint's happening. This is so gross. The Guild of Merchant Explorers. I really like this game. I think it's got a really good solo mode as well, so we're keeping that. This is one of my ooh, jeez, stop it. This is one of my partner's games, so we'll let him decide on that one. I think he will want to keep it. Please go to Here I Stand. Ticket to Ride, y'all. I poo-pooed this game for a long time. It's so good, I just don't see myself ever getting rid of this. Like, what a great game. Truly, classic for a reason. Okay, ducks in tow. I think this is so cute. I mean, look at this. You have these little ducks and you're picking them up, you're set collecting, you're moving them around the board. It's so cute. I think this is one I might send to my niece and nephew. I think they would really like it because it is really fun and I think they're gonna get it played way more than I'm going to. So this is one I'm gonna move along. Party games, blank slate. I think I'm gonna keep that. Illustrations, I'm gonna keep that. They're fun. I think I'm probably keeping all of these. Eldritch Horror, yes. Another game that was early added to my collection. Guys, take it from me, don't let your games just sit untouched in rooms for extended periods because they get really filthy. Meadow, I want to play this more. And I have the downstream expansion up here. I want to play this more, so I'm keeping this. I think it's really lovely. It's a fun game, and I'm keeping it so that I can play it more. Shepherd agrees. Expansion. If I could fit this in the main box, that would be awesome. But look, it has an otter. The Adventures of Robin Hood. Yeah. A cool storytelling game. You like reveal different things on the board as you go through and make different choices. Super fun. I would really like to play more of this. I'm barely on camera. Keeping almost everything that was on these shelves, but they've been looked at, they've been gone through. It's just, you know, like 10 games that I'm insisting on holding on to. Let's look at what's over here. Here we are, the last shelf of games in this particular room. Not in the whole house. There's quite a few games in other rooms. Oh, I just got sick thinking about how I might have to get rid of more games. I might have to get rid of a lot more games. Okay, it's fine. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm just seeing the pile over there of games I'm keeping. It's fine. It's fine. Let's go through these games. This is another game that is my partner's. Thunderbolt Apache Leader. I'm gonna put it over here with his stuff. Castles of Tuscany. I am going to cull this. Look, I'm scared if I lean on this, it's gonna fall over. I love Castles of Burgundy, one of my all-time favorite games. I'm just never gonna play this over that. I just am not. So I am going to cull it because I think someone else will enjoy it more than me. Ready, set, bet. We can't get rid of that. It's such a good game. I think this is so fun. Someone recently took my recommendation, I think, and tried it, and they didn't like it. And I'm very sorry to that person, but I think it's great. Oathsworn Into the Deepwood. This is another game that is it's really heavy. I could probably work out holding this. I love this game. It's so good. This is a narrative campaign, dungeon crawl, Gloomhaven-esque type game that I want to make the time to play all the way through. I haven't played all the way through it, and you can play it solo. So this is one that I want to make the time to do, and so I'm keeping it. I'm not getting rid of it. It's too fun. Need a Vetlith. Very fun game. I like it a lot. We'll keep this. If you are still pronouncing this Nidavellir, you're not an Icelandic speaker. If you want to know how I learned to say this properly, Nidavellir, it's close. It's not exactly right, but it's close. You should watch my video about trying to use board games to learn other languages. That's Keeper. All right, this gets a little harder. Show me the Paradox Initiative, PDX Initiative. This is a game from Elf Creek Games that was on crowdfunding. I don't think it did great. I can't remember if it funded. And if it did fund, I'm not sure it got fulfilled. This is a prototype copy, so I think I'm just going to dispose of it. I don't think it's actually particularly playable. Being a prototype, some prototypes aren't really playable beyond like the content you do while it's kickstarting because it changes. The final game tends to change. Prototype to dispose of. Detective, a modern crime board game. I love this style of game. I love solving a mystery. I love deduction games. I love stories. I love interactive things. I think I've played this, and I think it's time for someone else who likes this kind of game to have a chance to play it. So I'm going to cull this one. Endless Winter Paleo-Americans. I have a lot of expansions for this. This is a fun game. It's heavier than I normally play. I think this is one I would like to keep, But I think it's one that like in a year, if I haven't played it, I should probably think about getting rid of it. But I'm gonna keep it for now. Unless it turns out I don't have enough shelf space. Because look, I do have all these expansions for it. I've got this, I've got this, I've got this. It would be cool if they all fit in the box. Choose your own adventuring narrative game with divulging paths. A story crafting game. I actually voiced a character in this for the app, which is super cool. I voiced the little bird. And I've never actually had a chance to play through this whole thing. And I would really love to. So this goes on the I need to play it pile. I need to play it. Because once I play it, then I've probably played through it, and then I'd be able to pass it on to someone who hasn't had a chance to experience the story. So this is going on my play it or get rid of it pile. It just doesn't have a nice ring. I have the Skyrim adventure game, and I've got up here expansions for it that I haven't opened. This was fun. I liked it. Will I play this? Will I actually get this played? I have so many of these like big campaign game type games. Will I actually play this? It is fun, but it is a lot. I mean, it's a lot. It's a resettable legacy experience. Oh man. If I was being really harsh, I'd probably cull this. I want to keep it, but can I? Should I keep it? I think I should maybe get rid of it. I don't want to, but am I actually gonna play it? Do I have time to hold on to it until I actually have time to play it? When is that going to be? When am I gonna have time? I'm putting it on the maybe pile, and I'm gonna keep thinking about it, but I probably need to move it to the cull pile. If I'm being really honest with myself, I just don't know that I'm gonna get it played. I hate this. These go, oh geez, with the Skyrim game. Okay, I really like these two up top, so I'm planning to keep them if I can grab them and show them to you. I might need to pull out a step stool. This is such a good game. I really love New Frontiers. I don't plan to get rid of it. And Mind Management is a really fun, competitive, hidden movement deduction game. It's really neat. So this one also keeping. Okay, that's this whole area. I'll show you the piles of how things got organized from this room specifically. We can see how much of everything I have left. So here's my maybe pile from this room. It's got roughly 35 games in it, I think. Here you can see it from multiple angles. And then my cull pile. There's a lot more games in this than last time. I think there's somewhere around 45 games in this pile, give or take. And the keep pile. Look, we won't talk about how many games are in there yet. We'll save that number for part 3. So I'm sitting here with all the games that have been being stored in this room, getting ready to move them into the new studio space. In there I have piles that I've already started to organize, my keep games, my maybe games, and my definitely get rid of games. And I'm looking at how I have them organized right now. Maybes, go, keep. And I have to be honest, I'm feeling really discouraged. I'm feeling really overwhelmed. Like the whole point of doing this is because I've been feeling so overwhelmed with the number of games. And when I look at each one individually, I can see all the potential in the game. I can see all the fun that I could have. Either the possible fun because I haven't played it yet and I don't know, or the definite fun because I have played it and I do know that I enjoy the game. And I want to allow myself the ability to experience that fun, but the problem is it's unrealistic. For some people, sure, you can have a lot of games and that's fine. For me, it is unrealistic to think I'm gonna get every single one of these games played, that I'm actually going to be able to experience the fun that is represented by each box. And I just feel, I'm looking at what I'm keeping. It's so many games. Like, am I being unrealistic? I need to get rid of games. I can't keep them all. I don't have the room to store them, and I don't have the time to play them all. Why is it so hard? I know I'm not being brutal enough. I know I'm not. I don't know why it's so hard. Maybe it is that like potential, the idea of the potential of the game. But I really do have to really try and force myself to think less about the perceived potential. And remember that for every day I don't play one of these games, I'm keeping that potential of fun from someone else who might love the game. Someone who might only own like 5 games, and they get this one, and now they play it once a month. They're gonna play it multiple times this year. They might play it 10 times in a year. Easy, no problem. Or it could sit unopened, sad, in my collection. I'm gonna try and keep that in mind moving forward. I'm gonna move these games now and try to not feel totally discouraged. This is why I like wanted to start culling to begin with. I look at the reason I kind of start this video going like, hey, do you ever look at your games and just go, actually, I hate games? Because you're just so overwhelmed by them. It's because I'm looking at them and I know I want to play that game and I don't have time. Or I can't because I have all these other games to play. And that's depressing. It's disheartening. It's frustrating. It makes me go, well, what's the point of having any games? That's why I'm doing this, because it makes me sad to look at games that I want to play and know I'm not going to be able to play them. So why don't we work harder to set them aside, simplify my collection, and move on. It's just gonna take, I'm gonna try and be kind to myself. I'm gonna try to not have emotional attachments to every game. They don't have feelings, they're inanimate objects, you know? And I'm going to continue to go through the piles and refine what I'm keeping and what I'm not keeping. Okay, I'm gonna start moving this stuff. Y'all, thank you so much for watching part 2 of my culling journey. I really appreciate all the comments that everyone has left on part 1, and I really appreciate everyone who has watched part 2 and are here for the ride. Part 3 is on its way. I hope you will stay tuned for that, where we will finally go through the last room of games in my house, and I will reveal to you the total number of games in my collection, how many I'm culling, how many I'm keeping, and how many I am determined to play before I decide if they get an official place on the shelf. Thank you as always to my patrons, and catch y'all in the next one.